right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. It's nice to see everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I am doing well. And it is time for our Saturday night. No, it's not Saturday. Our Friday night version of Tarot Nights. Yeah, I don't know what day it is. It's been snowing and ice for 2 days, and well, anyhow, so I hope everybody's doing all right. Like I said, I'm doing okay. Let me get you all in, and we will get a peek at what is going on. There we go. So hello to you, Yvonne and Lisa, Christina and Hani and Aqua, Rebecca. It's nice to have you all. Bronwyn, how are you? Hey, Hope. It's nice to have you here too. Welcome. So if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. Get those notifications. Make sure you get all notifications. They are free, right? It's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out an awful lot. It really does. So yeah, if you're new, please do that, and welcome. Other than that, right? Other than the business end of it, welcome to the Night Reader family of friends. It is good to have you all here, and it's always nice to see everyone. You know, and I know it may sound, I say it a lot. I say that all the time, right? Oh, it's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And, you know, and I say that to everybody almost in between every reading, right? But it's true. The thing is, it's not disingenuous. It's true, because everybody who comes to the show is hopefully someone I'm going to be able to help a little bit at least. All right. Hey, Bartman, what's going on? Oh, Bartman, you had a question last night. I did not even see it. Very interesting. Okay, I'll get to you. I'll take a look at that. If you don't get readings, you know, if you're here and you don't get a reading tonight at some point because we run out of time or whatever, you know, you come back the next night. I try to make it up to you guys if I can. So, all right. So general read for you, Yvonne. I think you are very optimistic about things going on that are happening right now in your life. Things seem to be moving in a good direction, for you at least for you, and again, about for your family of 4, not for the larger family of Farrells. I'm basically talking about you and your little family of 4. You are confident things are good. You are taking the initiative to do the things you want to do. You are being creative in all the ways that you can be and want to be. You are trying your best all the time to emotionally heal from the larger picture, from the things that are going on around you. And there's happiness there, right? You always have a little bit of insight on everything that's going on. And of course, you've got the 2 of Cups, which is all about your emotional soulmate connection. And well, that is your ray of hope as always. There's no time where that's never the truth. I think changes are coming. I'm hoping they're good changes for you. Again, that change is coming, I think, have to do with the greater Farrell family, the big Farrell family, not the little one. And, you know, and I think your role in all of that, your role in the big Farrell family is, you know, you're an advisor. Family members come to you for your advice. They really want to know, right? You're the counselor. You help everyone. You give them all the emotional support that they need, even when you don't feel like you have it. When you don't feel like you have enough emotional support and somebody comes to you, you're still generous with your emotional outpouring and help. And, and I think that's where things are right now for you, Yvonne. All right. That's what I'm getting. That is what I'm getting for you. So, what type of changes? I know. How can I just say, oh, yeah, there's going to be changes and not tell you what they are? I just think it's going, I just think the whole family dynamic is always changing. And I just think something larger is looming on the horizon. I don't think it's anytime really soon. And I don't see where it's going to be, something wonderful happens in one direction or another. I just think things are going to shift and that's about it. I mean, I don't see anything. I don't see where it's going to be something that's going to really shake up the way that things are right now. I just think it's going to, it's not going to get better. It's just going to shift around and it's not going to get worse. I don't think either. I just, like I say, I just think I think life is going to shift. Life is going to change. Maybe, maybe in 9 months, I know what kind of changes those are. Lisa, it's interesting. I got the same thing with you with the Two of Cups. And, well, I know it's not your ray of sunshine, but it is your sunshine there with you too. And he is always there for you. And that's important, right? That's what you want. It's nice to have that feeling. It's good to always have that feeling right there near you. And I think, that really helps you feel some relief when the stress is terrible and the stress is weighing heavily on you. Well, then that emotional connection makes you feel relieved, right? Makes you feel like, okay, well, I can still have some fun. I can still be, I don't have to be the person who is doing everything in life. I can take some time to have some fun for myself. Now, I know with the big picture, right? The greater Farrell family, there's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of loss in the amount of things in the things that are going on around it, right? There's not loss like someone's passed away, nothing like that. I'm not saying anything crazy like that. You just feel like you've lost someone in the shuffle kind of thing, right? You've lost somebody there. And now it's really time to start thinking about starting on, right? Starting over, I should say. I was going to say moving on and starting over, and it came out starting on. No, you really need to just think about starting over, moving in a new direction from that person. You don't have to move away from them completely, but I think you're going to need to move in a different direction from them when you start over, when you move forward. So I mean, that's kind of what I get. That's what I get for your, for a general read. All right. So that's what's happening. Hi, Christina. I love the kitty cat face. I love it with the mask and the ears, and I love that picture. That's a cute picture. I was thinking, I hope you're doing okay down there with power and stuff in Texas. I didn't think about that earlier. And I hope you're doing okay with all the weather issues and the snow and everything, and how people have been out without power for days and days, 3, 4, 5 days now. Hopefully you are okay. All right. So, what should you be focused on this upcoming week? No, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. You got to think about moving in the right direction. What direction should you go in, right? Where should you go? What's going to be best for you to help you move forward? That's what you need to focus on, right? Because if you don't, there's going to be people out there who will help you. They'll help you move towards your goal. Here's your goal, right? The fire, the flame, and you're heading towards it. And I think these other people might be trying to help you, but they could also be trying to hinder you from doing it, from reaching your goal. And that's what you want, right? You want to move forward towards that goal so that things work in your favor. Things move in a good direction for you. And, part of that, of course, is always leaving the past behind. Leave it behind you. Don't let it have anything to do with you. Don't go back to it. Don't go, it's a sacrifice, right? It's going to be a sacrifice to do that. But, you still have to, realize that the past, the things that happened in the past are really not for you. They're not for you. So if you feel like that's the problem and there's a pull towards your past, put yourself in the snow globe of wands and defend yourself. Just keep yourself on the defensive a little bit and know that, going backwards right now is not the way to go. However, I think, you have that whole veil of protection around you. And that's extremely important for you, right? You really want someone to protect you. You want someone to take care of you, and you want someone to, to make you feel that way, like you're taken care of. You want that feeling of being secure. And so these are the things that you should focus on this coming week, moving in the right direction, and hopefully people are helping you and not slowing you down. Moving in a good direction that makes you happy, doing something that makes you happy and moving towards it, and forgetting about the past, because the past is only going to make you defensive. So keep those things in mind. Those are the things I really think are going to be important for you this week, Christina. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, honey. Exactly. You leave the past in the past. You've overcome a lot. You have overcome so much. And, well, that is very true. Hello, General Kratos. General Kratos, it's good to see you. Good to have you here. Not fighting the gods of war anymore. No more god of war for you. Yep, you got it. So, hey, honey, what's going on? Can you get a general read? Of course, you can get a general read. It's so nice to have everybody here tonight. Thanks for being here. Everyone who is hanging out and all. It's always nice to have a group on a Friday night. I know Friday nights are tough, but hey, when you are doing the old COVID deal, well, guess what? quarantine is a good time to sit and watch a great tarot reading show. All right. Well, how about a mediocre tarot reading show? Would you believe? All right. Would you believe a guy who's just crazy and reads cards? I don't know. Hey, Aqua, also, I know, honey, I'm doing your reading, but Aqua, I just had a question for you. Your eating disorder, before I get to your question, if you could just let me know, is it an overeating issue or is it an under eating type of issue? That would be helpful. So, all right, honey, general read for you. I think you are really feeling energetic right now. You have a lot of energy. You got a lot of things that you want to do. I say want because you probably can't do most of them. And that's a big deal. All right. It's been tough. It's tough when you can't do all the things that you want to do and you have all this extra energy. However, you are a very friendly and charismatic person who is, very honest. And I think there's people out there who are happy to talk to you and happy to have you around, happy that you are willing to share the things that you do share with people, right? Maybe you share some time to talk to people and, help them, make them feel better, make your friends feel better, make family members, whoever it is, right? Maybe that's what you do. Maybe you give them time. Maybe you give them something that you know how to do and you can offer that up to them. But definitely something. That's what I think. I definitely feel that way. You feel like you're carrying a lot of baggage right now, and that's making you very frustrated. It makes you feel like, there's just too much going on. There's too much on my plate. I've got all the energy to do things, but I can't get anywhere to do them. And now I'm frustrated because it's just everything I want to do is backing up. And now I've got too much. But here's what you got to do. Here's what you have to remember. You get to control what makes you happy. You get to choose, right? You choose your happiness. You have complete control over that. So you can pick anything you want to do. You can go look anywhere you want to look. You can search around the world. You can check out cards. You can do anything you want to do that's going to make you happy. I know there's restrictions. I know that's all around and out there and stuff like that, but there are still ways to make yourself happy. And I have to say, I think you are going to be okay with that because, again, you have all that energy. Let that energy work itself to you, and I think you're going to be all right. I really do. All right, honey? That's what I get for your general read. Aqua, are you around? I saw your question. I'd love to answer it. I just need to know ahead of time if I read the question, like I said, and I just need to know, is this a too much or too little issue? Honey, you're very welcome. And hello, Rebecca. What does the Leo think of you? Will he ever like you? Ever? Ever is a long time. Sorry, I just dropped a whole bunch of cards. Ever's a long, long time, Rebecca. Will the Leo ever like you? What's he thinking? What is not to like about you, Rebecca? What's not to like? Right? What's not to like? What is not to like about you, Rebecca? I think you have such good new energy and such new passion about you that there's really no reason that this person shouldn't like you. There really isn't, honestly, right? All you're looking for is someone to make you feel good about yourself. All you want is somebody who's going to make you feel like you are trusted and you can trust them, and they're going to make you feel stable. And that's all you could ask for, right? That's really what you want, security and stability. And there's someone who's around you. There's always someone who's around you who builds you up, who always makes you feel better, who gives you that pep talk when you're down, when you really need it the most. It's somebody who is close to you, and they're friendly, and they're warm, and they're determined to make you feel good all the time. And I think that's extremely important. However, when it comes to the Leo, you feel like you're all alone. You feel like the Leo's not ever going to have an interest, right? You just have that feeling. It's that feeling of loss, that feeling of being isolated. You don't want that, right? That sadness. I think the Leo is going to like you. Yeah, I think so. I think the Leo will end up liking you. And you know what? It's going to come at a time when you are kind of standoffish about it. You're going to be to a point where it's going to be like, well, you know what? You took so long that I can wait now. I can wait. But I think, I think the Leo likes you. I just feel like it's going to come at a time then, it's going to come to a time where you're at a point where you can take it or leave it, right? You can be a little defiant with this person, with the Leo. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. No, Bartman, I didn't do yours yet. But I'm getting there, I promise. Bronwyn, it's nice to have you here. Welcome. I think you were here last night or the night before, and I did not get to your question. But I'm glad you made it back. That's the important part, right? Because I'm sure I told you a few nights ago that next time you show up, right, I will do my best to try and get you in, on a reading. And, well, here we go. So what is your Aries feeling towards you? Now, just like everybody else knows, I'm an Aries too. So, what is your Aries feeling towards you? I think your Aries feels like things are like there's a lot of ups and downs right now. And they just want to move forward in a instead of moving up and down, they just want to move straight forward. That would be their goal. Their goal is to move straight forward and not so much have so many of these ups and downs, right? Sometimes, there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always, it's just the way it is. That's life, right? Always going to be some ups and downs, but the more you can straighten those out, just like that, the better for both of you. I think you are afraid that there could be something, though, that goes on around you or behind your back you're afraid of, right? And those ups and downs really have to do with that. So something to watch out for, because, and again, this is what I think your feelings are. I'm not saying that this is what's actually happening. I do think that your Aries is very excited about things. I think your Aries is a very impatient person who is adventurous, but they're also looking to move around. They want to move into something new or do something new, try something new. And I think it has to do with other people, groups of people, right? People who are cooperative, people who are working together, who all have the same potential, all have the same likes and dislikes. And I think that's kind of the direction your Aries is going in. And that's what their feelings are. So that's what I get for you, Bronwyn. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it seems like that's what the cards are telling me. That's what the feeling I'm getting is. Okay. Bartman, what's happening, my friend? Okay, so you've been playing your solo Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 Pathfinder game. How are you doing? Does it get a little boring playing it by yourself? You're welcome, Bronwyn. Did that make sense to you at all? Especially like towards the ending of it? Hope you are next. Would you like to be next? Aqua, don't forget, if you come in, I have a question for you, and then I can do your reading. I did not do your reading yet. All right, so Bartman, what's going on? You're playing Dungeons & Dragons solo. You're doing the solo Dungeons & Dragons thing. And you would like to know how it's going. Yes, you would like to be next. Okay, Hope. You got it. Look how easy that was. Oh, it's a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker, Bartman. It is. My friend. How are you doing? You're doing okay, right? You're doing all right. You just, you know what it is? You feel like you want to really move through this game quickly because you would rather start up a new game, something new. You'd rather do something new, like I said, with a group of people, because you have that whole ready to go kind of feel, right? You're creative and adventurous, and you want to move. You want to move into a group of people who are playing games or doing games or something like that. So you're not playing solo, right? Doing stuff by yourself all the time is not so much fun. It's not fun. Trust me, it's not fun. But it is what it is from that. And I truly do think that that's what you would like to do, because you have a lot of new potential, new creativity. You feel the energy, right? You have the energy. But you're just not sure what to do with it, how to balance it, how to change things at this point, right? You started your game and your game's going well for you, but you're not sure how to change things around so that you can find a group of people to come in and play, or, go to them, or even find a place, right? Now, I'm old and I'm a huge nerd. And I'll tell you, when I was single for a little while back in 2012, thank you, Imani. I appreciate that. So back in 2012, when I was single for a bit, a short bit, but it was a bit, I found a store. I found a game store that sold board games and card games and stuff like that. And I used to play Magic, the Gathering. Yeah. Yes. Magic. Every Friday night Magic. And I would go to the store and there would be probably 40 to 50 people there, and we'd all play. And the store owner, of course, would get incentives from the company. So if you if you won out of the group of people that you were playing with, and at your table, you won a whole box of cards and stuff. It was very exciting. All a lot of fun. It was fun to do. It was inexpensive to do it, to play. It was expensive. I'll tell you, it was expensive buying all the cards that you had to get in the beginning. But once you finally got pretty good at it, then it wasn't so bad. But it was, but if I have to do stuff like that alone, that's no fun, right, Bart? Yeah, it's definitely not. All right, so, you know what? I didn't change the question. Sorry, didn't change the question. Oh, Hope. Does your crush notice you? Does your crush notice you? Do you feel like, Hope, tell me this. Do you feel like your crush is going to make you, once you know that they notice you, are you going to feel this real big sigh of relief kind of thing, kind of feeling? Is it going to make you feel that way? You need to take time for yourself. Number one, right? Take time for you. I know you keep right there, if you can see it. You see that right there next to you, that little heart? Yeah. You keep your crush in your heart, of course, all the time, and they're right there next to you. But you need to take some time for you, some time out, right? Because if you don't, well, then you're just going to obsess over things, and that's not good. But you do have a lot of new energy. You do have all of this passion built up inside you, and you want things to go well. You want your crush to notice you. So what do you think? I see here where, yeah, your crush is moving in your direction. So yes, I think that your crush does know that you're there and knows that you are interested. And I think they are a bit interested in you. I think if you have to do one thing, right, to really prepare for this person to come to you, I think there's some emotional healing that you are holding on to. Something happened in the past relationship or whatever that didn't go so well. And I think you are still healing from that emotionally. And I truly think that once you figure out how to get past that, it's going to be it's going to be much easier for your crush and you to really get together and move forward. But I do think, I think your crush knows you're there. I think your crush knows you, and yeah, sometimes even I believe there are times that you might even make it a little too obvious. Just a little bit, right? Just a little obvious. Nope, Barb, man, you missed it. I did it already. I did it. You missed it. All right. So General Kratos, hello. If you had a question, you can post it in the comments. Imani, thank you so much for the nice comment. I do appreciate that. I try to be calm and calming. And, well, that's the fun part about this show, right? That is the fun part. Get to meet all kinds of nice people. So welcome to the Night Reader family of friends. All right, so how does Jay feel about you? How does Jay feel about you? I think Jay feels very strongly, very passionately, I think Jay is very friendly with you. And I think that's good. I think that's really good for you, of course, right? Wouldn't it be? I think Jay is very traditional and likes to lean on what he knows. Or I should say what they know. I don't know if Jay is a he or her she, but that's okay. I think Jay really likes to lean on what they know and what they've learned in the past and follow their traditions. I think you're going to, you have, hold on. I think you have a lot of strength. I think you have a lot of confidence in yourself. And that's good because, you need that. Everybody needs that. Everybody needs that inner strength, that confidence, the courage to do things that they don't always or normally do. I think, this person, I think Jay is has been a friend to you. I think they are somebody who you've been able to count on in the past for different things. And I think, moving forward, this is a much closer friendship than it had been before when it first started. And now you just have to decide what's going to work best for you. Why do you feel like this is a barrier in your life? Why do you feel, are you being a bit stubborn when it comes to this person? I don't think so. I don't think you are, but that's kind of coming through on the Two of Swords, right? But I do think you have a choice to make. That choice is going to be yours. It's going to be yours. What do? Do you say something to Jay if they don't know how you feel, or do you wait for Jay to come to you again? One way or another, you have to make a decision. It's not going to be the wrong choice. There is no wrong choice. It's just a matter of, what are you going to do, right? So, yeah, I think Jay feels happy about you. I think he feels good about you. You just have to decide how you're going to approach it now. You're going to wait for him. You have that courage, though. I think you have courage. I think you have confidence. You could move forward if you wanted to. You certainly could. Yeah. Hi, Gina. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for being here. Bella B, it's good to have you. Thanks for being and coming out. I hope you are well also. Excuse me. Bella B and General Kratos, if you guys have questions, please post them in the comments. I know it's a Friday night, kind of slow, right? Kind of slow Friday night. Everybody's got things going on. Mommy, you made me laugh. You'll just wait. You'll wait and see. How about if that doesn't work? Then what? Have courage. Right? Like the cowardly lion, have some courage. All right, so how will you do on your scholarship project? Again, I think you've got choices to make, Gina. I think so. I think there's choices that you have to make. I think it's a project, maybe you're working with someone or working with a group of people, and I think you need to decide if that's going to work best for you. I think for you personally, you should stay on your own. Do this on your own, work on your own. If that, if that's an opportunity or if that's the way it is, be independent. Be independent. Don't be independent with anyone else. Be independent by yourself. All right. I think you're going to do extremely well. I think you've got the confidence. I think you're taking the initiative to do more than is even required. And I think you have a great idea of what you want to do and some great creative ideas, right? So don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time. Make sure it's done exactly the way you want it done and that it can be, that it's done correctly. But definitely make sure that the project is your way. Don't let anyone influence you away from what it is that you're doing. So don't rush in. Don't rush off and do it the wrong way, or don't rush off and try to get it done all at once. That's for sure. Don't do it all at the end. Don't be like me and procrastinate. That's for sure. I don't think you will. I really don't think you will. I think you'll be all right. I think you are already inspired by things, and I think there's a lot of hope for you. I think you have a lot of hope in what you're doing. I think this is going to take some faith on your part. Of course, it always does, right? Everything takes a little faith, but I'm going to, I think you should feel comforted knowing that you're going to do a really good job. And there's going to definitely be, you're definitely going to do well, especially with the magician right there in the middle. The magician says you are a master at this. You are going to master this. That's how good you're going to do. Because of confidence and creativity. Because you are a go-getter. Just don't go get too fast. All right. You're going to do a great job, Gina. That's for sure. You're going to do a great job. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Bella, you did put a question in. You know what? I just overlooked it. There it is, though. So is O going to have a baby with H? That would be an O. Oh, my. Oh, my. There you go, Gina. See? You are going to do wonderfully. You'll be marvelous, my dear. And that's a good thing. So Bella, is O going to end up having a baby with H? I'm guessing O and H know each other by now. I'm sure they've met. Or at least you're expecting them to at some point. All right, let's see what we get here for you. Are O and H going to have a baby? Where is that Empress card now when we need it? Not there. All right. All right. So here's what we've got. I think O and H. I don't know which one is the girl and which one's the guy from the question. I'm not exactly sure. Whichever one is the girl, I think, is a very free-spirited kind of person who is very adventurous and wants to explore things. And I think, do I think there's going to be a pregnancy? Yes. I think the seed will be planted and something will grow from it. And of course, I think that's going to be the baby. But I think that they need to be smart about this, right? They have to make sure it's what they really want. They have to be extremely decisive. They have to make sure, you got to be positive. You got to be smart about this. I think one of them is very excited about the whole idea, and they're ready to go, and they're impatient, and I hate to say it, but that's all they want to do, right? Is just keep working on having a baby all the time. Yeah. However, I think this is causing a lot of anxiety for one of them. One of them is not as sure about it as the other one. One's really sure. One is really ready. And one is not. I think there's definitely a possibility that they will have a baby together. Yes. This one needs to slow down a little, and this one needs to get a little bit more on board. And I think you'll know after this reading, I think from you knowing these two people, you'll know which is which. All right? You'll know which is which and who is who. Thank you, Bella. All right, Aqua, I'm going to do your reading. I never heard back from you, so I'm guessing you're coming back to listen to this later. 6:46. We got about 15 minutes left. And after this, I really have no more questions. So now's your chance to get a second question maybe in. I don't think I missed anybody. If I missed you tonight, please let me know, because I will definitely do your reading for you because I have time. It's Friday. People are busy on Fridays, I know. I understand. All right, you find yourself falling back into your eating disorder. Is there anything the spirit wants to tell you? Anything the spirits want to say to you or help you with? Aqua. Yeah, it's time for a big change. It's time for a big change in your life. You need to make this change. Oh, you're welcome, Bella. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe for me. Please do that favor for me. Subscribe and get those notifications so you can see I'm here every single night. All right. So I think the spirits want you, or your spirit wants you to know that, yeah, you need to make a big change to fix this. Because if you don't, then things are going to get bad, right? But I think you have a very clear idea of what has to be done to break through and to break out of this eating disorder, right? You have to prioritize your life. You have to get back into balance. You have to get rid of all the things that are not helping you because they're not going to balance you. Now, the Queen of Wands is the motivational speaker of tarot, and the Queen of Wands, that's someone who is nearer to you, and that may be just your spirit, right? Telling you all the time, hey, you are better than this. You're better than this. You can do this. You can be Aqua again. You can be yourself. You can be that friendly and loving person. You can be warm. You can be successful. You are a good person. You're a great person, Aqua. You really are. And that's why it's difficult, of course, to go through this, I'm sure. But you have to be determined. And that's what the spirits want you to know. Determination is going to be the key. Because once it's all over, once you figure it all out and you move into a good headspace and a good place and back into a good place in your life, then it's going to be time to celebrate and have fun again and not have all the issues that are going on. So I really do think that you can get past this. I think that's what the spirit wants you to know. Me personally, what do I want you to know? I know you didn't ask. But me personally, I think you can do this too, Aqua. I think you are a really good person who is just finding yourself in a bad spot in a bad time. And you can get through it. You've got through it before. And I truly believe you can do it again. All right? All right. That's what I get for you, Aqua. Thank you so much. All right. So, who do we still have? Who's still here? Anybody? Is anyone still here? I have 10 minutes left to do 2 or 3 readings if you are here. So if you're here and you want a reading and have another question, please feel free. Drop it right down there in the comment section. And we'll see. We will see what comes up. All right. And if nothing pops up, well, then we're going to end the show. We will be done with tonight's show, but I don't think that's the case. I think somebody's got to be here, right? Other than me, I hope. Someone listening? Is there anybody out there? Even if you don't have a question and you are still here, please let me know that too, because I would appreciate knowing. All right, so, well, no one seems to be around anymore. Just me. And as much as I enjoy talking to myself, I don't really think I feel like it tonight. I think I'm going to go get some food and some dinner, and we're going to figure out what that is and, well, go from there, right? Just go on from there. All right. Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget the show is called Tarot Nights. It is a free live tarot reading show. A free live tarot reading show. It's on every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I am the Night Reader Tarot. So, I hope to see you all back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. No, I'm just kind of dragging it out to see if anybody shows up, but they didn't. All right, everybody have a good night then, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now. Oh, wait a second. There you go, Leith and Finn. It is great to have you. What's going on? What's cracking, my friend? No, Leith, you did not miss out. You are in time, just in time. I've got time to do 2 more readings, so you guys got it. If you can put your questions up there quick, I will do them for you. Leith and Finn, if you have questions. Awesome. All right, so let me get you back in here. Hold on one second. There we go. Yeah. So, Leith, when or will your ex come back? Or is it, does my ex still love or think about me? Which one is it? Hello, Callus. Callus Lupin from the UK. It's wonderful to have you here. Finn, I have this funny feeling that you may be Irish. Just a little bit. And Leith? I don't know. The first one. Okay, the first one. When or will your ex come back? Now, Leith, I'm going to do your reading for you, of course. As you can see, I'm going to ask you this. Kellis, Finn, you're Scottish. I was close. All right. They're close countries. And Kellis, you are from Cumbria. I thought you said, hey, from the UK. Did you not say that, Kellis? Hey, from the UK? And I said, hello, Kellis, from the UK? Cool. All right, so Leith, tell me this. Are you interested in my personal opinion about this question? Do you guys all know each other? You all came in at the same time. All right, so Leith, here's what I'm getting for you. Up to you. I mean, I don't put personal into my reading. The reading itself is all about, I think you are a very dependable person, and I think you're going to get a message from your ex. I think it's going to make you very happy. I think you're going to feel happy because you got the message. Oh, no, Kellis, I thought Finn might live in Ireland, but Finn is Scottish. I was very close. So close, so close. Anyhow, so Leith, yeah, you're going to get a message from your ex. You are going to be happy because you got the message, not from the content, but from the idea that you got it. And don't forget, I have to be honest, I have to be truthful, and I can't lie to you about what the cards say because nobody wants a reading from a lying tarot reader. Your Leith, there you go, Australia, excellent. So, here's the problem. Your ex is still very distant. Your ex has become emotionally detached and very independent from you. I never lie when I read cards, Finn. I don't lie to people anyway, but I certainly wouldn't lie when I read cards. Your ex is definitely, I think that's what they're getting in touch with you about. You see their name come up, caller ID, whatever, and it makes you happy, right? Makes you feel good, makes you great. Hey, everything's great. Got a message, getting a message. Problem is, the message is, I want to be independent. I want to be on my own. I want to stay detached. It makes you feel very cold, unfortunately. It's going to be a huge change in your life. It's going to end up being a huge change for you. And, well, that's not going to make you feel good. But it's a long road ahead of you, right? There is a long road ahead. And, you know, I think you just need to fall back on what you know, fall back on your traditions, on the way things are, and find a way to move in the right direction. That's really what I'm getting for you in this reading. All right? Yeah, I know. Oh, no. I know. I don't like to give bad news. I don't want to be sad. I don't like to do sad readings and stuff and tell people things that are sad, but I have to tell you the truth. My personal opinion, because you said it was okay, right? You said okay. My personal opinion, Leith, is if they're an ex for a reason. And do you really want to go back to whatever? There had to have been an issue that caused you to break up. Had to have been an issue to cause you to break up. And if there was a reason, which, again, there has to be, do you really want to go back and rehash the whole thing and have another relationship end the same way? Because people aren't really going to change all that much. Exes are exes for a reason. And the past should stay in the past. I know it, you know what? It's easy to go backwards and go to something that you feel comfortable with. And it's a lot harder to move forward into the unknown with someone new and something new and not know what's going to happen. But you know what? It'll end up being a lot more rewarding. All right. So, Finn, did you get your question up there? I did not see it. I didn't see it. All right. Well, Kellis, I see your question. And all right. So can I tell you if this way of life that I chose recently is the right way? Are you willing at all? Are you willing at all, Kellis, to tell me what that way of life is? Just curious. All right, then I have time for one more free reading, and that'll be you, Finn, because I said I would. Just because I said so. And well, hey, it is my show, right? Crazy, huh? It's crazy how that all works out. I know. All right. You just left a 24-year relationship. Very interesting. That is interesting. Because that's got a lot to do with what I see here. You really did find the courage to move on. You found what you needed. You searched for the strength to move forward and find a way to get the success, get the strength that you need, and get the confidence that you need. That's the word I'm looking for, to hold on to everything you have and to move forward, right? You've been in this relationship a long, long time. There's a lot of time that has passed. 24 years is a long time, obviously. I don't have to tell you that, right? So a lot of time has passed between the two of you. But you know what? Things have been sad. They have not been good. They've not been wonderful. There's been deception. There's been time when you've been afraid of things. There's been a lot of sadness. You felt like there was something there, and you realized now that it was just an illusion for a long time. So now you were smart. You made a very alert decision. You thought about it. You were thinking on your feet, right? On your toes. You were on your toes. You decided. You made a very good, strong, decisive decision, right? And it was hard. It's not easy. It's truly difficult for you. I know. I can see it. But you got to hold on to the things that you have. Make sure that you don't let go. And remember, yes, 24 years may be a long time, but it was not always the best 24 years. All right, that's what I get for you, Kellis. I hope that made sense to you, and I'm really sorry. All right, Finn, this is it. My last reading for tonight. Last free reading for tonight. If you're still here and I didn't do a reading for you and you want to guarantee a reading tonight, then you'd have to donate. Donating is the only way to guarantee a reading. Spot on, huh, Kellis? Yeah. I'm very sorry. You're building the dream now. There you go. Living the single life. Right? All right. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe to the show and make sure that you get those notifications. You'll see I'm here every single night for questions. It is a live, free tarot show every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. That is 11 o'clock p.m. England and Scotland time. And well, that is 8 o'clock a.m. Australia time, I think. All right. So this is the last free reading. Should you continue seeing the girl you're dating? Wow. Well, I have to say, you again, you're very happy in the relationship that you're in. You feel like things are very balanced. You feel like, this person makes you a priority. You have been together. Again, you've been together for a while. And I don't think that, I don't know that a while is a long while. We're not talking, I don't think years and years and years, but I do think that it's been a while and you've kind of grown together and you're still developing the relationship though. You're still developing it. You're still trying to figure out, okay, what's going to make it, what's going to move things into that next, what's going to take you to that next step, right? What's the next level? And that's what you have to decide, right? What's the next level? Should you continue seeing this person? Yeah, you should. Look, you're looking for them right there. I know it's tough to get out. I know it's hard to see people, Finn, when things are the way they are now, in Scotland and everywhere else, where everybody's kind of locked down and kept away from everything. However, I do think, yeah, you should keep seeing this person because you're going to make your own happiness. You have the control. You have the decision to make, right? What makes you happy? And I think this girl makes you happy. And I think that's the whole thing, right? You have to choose your happiness. Do they make you happy or do they not make you happy? Or you can choose not to decide, but then you still make a choice. That was still a choice, right? Choosing not to decide. I get that, right? But I do. I think this person makes you happy. I think she does. And I think you are quite happy about that. I think it all comes back to being very successful, joyous, happy, feeling warmth all around you when you see this person. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. Definitely what I'm getting. All right. Kellis, you're with someone already. Ooh. Was this something that was in the works while you were, in the other thing there? Interesting. All right, Finn, that's what I got for you. Let me just take a look, see if I have any donations come in. Ooh, let's see. Nope, no donations. So, yeah, that was my answer to you, Finn. All right. Oh, honey, you're still here. You have a great night, too. Thank you so much. Have a good night or a good day or whatever it is, wherever you are. All right. And I hope to see you all again soon. Don't forget, I am here. The show's called Tarot Nights. I'm here every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It is free live tarot readings every night. And I am the Night Reader Tarot. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, right? Have a great evening, and I will talk to you all then. Bye now.